Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about how Nick Cannon decided to throw shade at Christina Milian after she mentioned him in a current interview. Christina Milian was on an interview, and she was doing press for a new movie that she has on Netflix amongst her other business ventures. And while she was having a candid conversation with the interviewer, she was asked about if she ever hacked into a phone. Well, she brought up the time that she was dating Nick Cannon after they had done a movie together, which was called Love Don't Cost a Thing. And this is what she had to say.
Were you good at breaking into phones?
One time I did, and I succeeded at it. When I was dating Nick Cannon, the password somehow worked on the first check, and I was right. And then next thing you know, I was reading for like a month. I was reading messages.
Wait, you were doing intel for an entire month.
The interviewer is my entire mood. I'm like, if I find out information, I could probably wait an hour, maybe even two, but I don't know about going a day or even a month sitting on information. I'm gonna need you to explain what this is right now.
I was stuck in Romania.
Oh, you had time.
Yes, I had time. So I was like, I cannot bust him while I'm away. I need to bust him in person. So in the meantime, I'm going to get my intel, make sure that this is for real. And it was for real.
Okay, so it seemed pretty harmless. She's saying that, while she was dealing with Nick Cannon, she got access to his phone. She was able to break into it while she was overseas, and she was collecting data for a month. She also disclosed that while she was away, that he was staying in her crib and in her house, all while he was checking for other people.
It was unreal that it was happening. He was living at my house, everything too. And it was just like, wait, under my own roof, this is happening? So it was like kind of blew me away. When I look at it now, I'm like, not that it was right, because I don't think it's right for anybody, because I was doing good.
The sentiments seem pretty harmless. She's moved on, he's moved on, and it's been eons and years since they were a thing. But I guess this kind of struck a chord with Nick Cannon. Now, the interviewer went on to talk to her a little bit more in depth about the situation, and he even wanted to know if it was because of the movie that her and Nick Cannon got together. And to that, she responded, yes. She basically said before the movie, she dubbed him and was not checking for him. And after the movie, that's when things kind of spiced up.
Do you think you and Nick Cannon would have dated had you not done the movie? I was wondering.
Oh, no,
You think it's doing the movie?
No, because he tried to date me before the movie.
Well, once Nick Cannon got wind of this, of course, they talked about this on his new radio morning show. And he tried to make it clear that him and Christina were not an item to even be somebody to even be cheating on her or anything. I'm going to play that clip right now.
I don't think I did anything wrong.
Cheating is wrong.
I wasn't cheating. You gotta be in a relationship to cheat.
Oh.
Wait. You weren't. So
what do you call when you're freeloading?
You weren't in a relationship with Christina Milian?
We're not gonna get into the details, but I would say the way I believe, if someone, she went through my phone and all that, and back then is what I told her, I tell her now. If you go looking for something, you're gonna find something.
Okay, so that was him adding his 2 cents to the matter, saying, look, we weren't together, and if we ain't together, then how can you cheat? And that's kind of not how I remember their situation, but hey, it's their individual situation. He also went on to add, in addition to that clearly he did not care, because if he cared, he wouldn't have done it, or at least he would have been more careful. And he says, so he cared less. Here is him saying that.
If I'm careless enough to allow myself to get caught, that means I want it.
Right. Let me ask you a question.
Turn up
The word is careless. You know what careless means? I could care less.
Okay, so that was what he had to say. Clearly, he is letting it be known that he could care less. And Basically, she wasn't that much of a factor that he wanted to hold on to. Well, a lot of people after seeing this, they were like, oh my God, he's so corny. How can he be saying this about her now? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I went and did a little digging to see, was this the same energy that he kept back in the day? And I found an interview from 7 years ago, and he pretty much had the same sentiments that he was not in a committed relationship with Christina Milian, that he was trying to entertain several women at that time.
Most dudes don't want to be in relationships. Bottom line, you had the baddest chick in the world, which Christina was. But it's still at the same day, it's like our testosterone won't allow us to just buckle down and be like, all right, I want to be in a relationship. So, you know, me being young, me saying, look, I want to be out there and, you know, do my thing, but I was in love with it. So it kind of, that was at the beginning, that's where it all started, you know, the conflict for me, to where it's like, all right, what do I do? How do I do this? I probably didn't handle it the best way I should have handled it. And I ended up, you know, getting out there and wilding a little bit. But nobody saw me cheating. You know what I mean? I ain't get caught. So don't take my playing card. I just, you know, I kind of gracefully bowed out of the situation.
Okay, and again, that was an interview that he did in, I want to say 2007. So I want to know what you guys think about it. What do you guys think about him throwing shade? And I mean, I wanted to make sure or see if he had the same energy. And he's pretty much saying that, you know, he was at a time where he was, you know, playing the field. And in so many words, he didn't want to be tied down at that time. So he kept the same energy back then. And he's just reassuring what it was now. I mean, it seems a little corny being in the way that he worded it, but I want to know what you guys think about it. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more celebrity news and gossip. But in order to do that, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now. Don't wait. Do it right now. All right, guys. Peace.